In this part of the unit electrostatics, you will learn about electrostatic energy stored in a capacitor. In the diagram you can see a capacitor. Its plates are connected across the terminals of the battery. As soon as this capacitor is connected with the battery, electrons from the negative terminal start moving towards the second plate of the capacitors. Simultaneously, equal number of electrons leave the first plate of the capacitor and enter into positive terminal of the battery. As a result, this left plate gets positively charged and the right plate gets negatively charged, and a potential difference is developed across the plates of the capacitor. That at any instant V with the potential difference developed across the plates of the capacitor, then V will be equal to Q by C. If we want to further supply small amount of charge dQ to this capacitor, now additional amount of work will be done by this battery against this electrostatic potential. Why we are taking a small amount? Because for a small amount of charge we can assume that this V will remain constant. That dW will be given by dW is equal to V into dQ. Initially this was uncharged, so amount of charge stored across its plates was 0. And finally, if we want to store capital Q amount of charge across its plates, then total work done will be W is equal to integration V dQ, limit varying from 0 to capital Q. Put up the value of this V is equal to Q by C and integrate it. You get W is equal to 1 by C times Q square by 2. Integration of Q is Q to the power 1 plus 1 by 1 plus 1. That is Q square by 2. This work done is stored in the form of potential energy across the plates of the capacitor. So this is U is equal to Q square by 2C is called potential energy of the capacitor. If we replace by Q by CV, so another form of this potential energy we can see, that is U is equal to half CV square, widely used expression in numerical problems. U is equal to half CV square. If we replace C by Q by V, one more expression we get for potential energy, that is U is equal to half Q into V. Now let us see what happens when dielectric material is inserted in between the plates of the capacitor. What is the change in its energy storing capacity? There are two cases: when battery remains connected and when battery is disconnected. First case we will take when battery is disconnected. This is the potential energy or the energy stored across the plates of the capacitor when there is no dielectric material in between the plates of the capacitor. And when dielectric material of dielectric constant K is inserted, that becomes U is equal to Q square by twice C. Now there will not be any change in Q as battery is disconnected. Further supply of charge is not possible. So Q will be replaced by Q naught. Both will be same, but C is not same. As you have studied in previous topics, that when dielectric material of dielectric constant K is inserted in between the plates of the capacitor, its capacitance becomes K times C naught. So C will be replaced by Kc naught. So Kc naught, if we replace C by Kc naught, we get U is equal to U naught by K. So its potential energy is reduced by a factor of 1 by K. By a multiple of 1 by K, its potential energy decreases when dielectric material is inserted in between the plates. Now second case, when battery remains connected. So in absence of dielectric constant, its potential energy is U naught is equal to Q naught square by twice C naught. And when dielectric material is inserted, then U is equal to Q square by twice C. Now C is equal to Q by V. C is going to change, because when dielectric material is inserted, C becomes a Kc naught, and Q, initially Q was Q naught. Now this Q will be replaced by Kq naught, because V remains constant. The plates of the capacitor are connected with the terminals of the battery. So as soon as by insertion of this dielectric material, the potential difference between the plates of this capacitor decreases, the battery supplies additional amount of charge to its plates, so that its potential difference between the plates could remain constant. So V will remain constant. So this, in this case, this Q will be replaced by Kq naught. So one relation you have got, that is Q is equal to Kq naught. So U is equal to Kq naught square by twice Kc naught. This gives you U is equal to K times U naught. So potential energy of the capacitor increases K times when dielectric material of dielectric constant K is inserted in between its plates and battery is connected across the plates of the capacitor. This is all about this topic. Thank you.